I got beans and blood. Please come home. I'm sorry. You ain't. Retro. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. 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 I'm sorry. You ate. Retro. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. 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 I'm sorry. You ate. Retro. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Please come home.
I got beans and bologna. You feel me?
Please come home.
This shit cold, ain't it?
I got beans and bologna.
Oh, photo, he get me.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
Hey, appreciate that light. This shit cold, ain't
Please
it?
come home. I got beans and bologna.
He passed away?
Please come home.
I didn't know that. I just found this the other day.
Beans and bologna.
I didn't know he passed away.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
That's messed up. I want. I didn't know that. He looked like he was up there in age.
Retro.
You gonna play one more time for him passing away, man. Give me, you feel me? Not laughing at that, though. Yeah, that's messed up. I don't know how you know that, but.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
people are talented, bro. To be able to make a song out of this is you're talented.
I got beans and bologna.
That's a gift.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You right. Retro.
So where's whoever made this is,
Please
and
come
niggas that's
home.
playing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you right though, because his voice in it, he live on. You feel me?
Please come
We're
home.
gonna play one more song because he did pass away.
I got beans and bologna.
Definitely giving him life.
Please come home.
I got beans and bologna.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
Let me see oatmeal. This oatmeal.
Please come home.
This shit better than ASAP new album. Got more fucking juice to it, huh?
I'm sorry.
We be in this bitch all day playing. Hope all's over, my people. Yeah, oatmeal's good, man. Bro, my mom got us eating this. Remember my karmic mom, but still, if it was for her feeding us oatmeal to us kids, I don't think I would like it so much. It was because of mom. You know how mom and grandma, your mom, whoever raised you, whatever they feed you the most, you gonna like. That's just how it is. I remember when my grandma used to always cook us grilled cheese. Funny thing is, that's one of my favorites. Oatmeal. Grandma used to make the best oatmeal though. I don't know. My grandma, you can cook. Like when she take her time, everything my grandma used to make used to be good. I'm not just saying that because that's my grandma, but I know I taste other people cooking. I'm talking about my grandma was a better cook than my mom. When grandma took her time, bro, grandma would be the best cook. That's why I always got love for my grandma, because my grandma ain't right, but still, I love her from a distance. But I'm always love my grandma. Even if that ain't really my grandma, I'm always love my grandma, because you're my grandma by love. Even though my grandma ain't right all the time, but still raised me to be my grandma. So that's what they tell me. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I remember egg sandwiches, grandma. Oatmeal, grandma. Beans, grandma. There's another thing grandma used to always cook. Can't remember. But out of all those things, those are the things I always eat. I love some beans, egg sandwiches. I think I said that. Right. Whatever you used to eat the most when you were a kid, you're going to like when you're grown up. I just how the game go. But yeah, man, if this video found you, congratulations. You got mail. I just got this download. Everybody got a different connection with the divine, with the great mother. I'm like, some people, bro, you got a direct line. You just underestimating it. You keep looking outside of yourself. Great mother is like, what are you doing all that for? I get for clarity, but when it comes for certain things, like I'm telling you what to do, you know what to do. You're going to interrupt the progress that you got and the connection you got by always listening to the outside. When you know deep down inside, you already know what to do. I just got that. Like people that listen to a lot of tarot reads and they're looking for guidance on what to do. I'm like, sometimes she'll see some videos for clarity. But once you start looking for yourself, that's when it becomes excessive. It's like, great mother don't want you looking for anything outside of yourself when it comes to guidance. She said, you know what I'm telling you, you would end up blocking a step by doing that. You know, that's why I learned not to listen to too many people and not to get guidance from the wrong people. Not to say the wrong people, but it's just not that time to listen in that type of way. Some people ears are blocked. Some people can't hear the great mother. Some people don't see it, so that's what that's for. But for the ones that can see, the ones that can hear her, the ones that can feel her, that be seeing what be going on around them, your connection different. Your connection different than the other ones. So you just gotta keep doing what she been told you to do. Because there's some things great mother told us to do, but you will listen to somebody else to end up getting on what they tell you to do. But you got a direct connection with the mother. Like, wait a minute. Great mother looking at you like, what are you doing? Don't you know what I told you already? You know what I mean? So you got to be careful with that. I'm peeping that myself. If it ain't clarity and it comes with instructions, I'm like, wait a minute. What's the divine mother telling me? You know what I mean? What's she telling me? Because I'm going to go off of that before anybody. I can't just go off of what a motherfucker say. Because you may be talking to some other people, but you're not talking to me. Like they always say, take what resonate, leave what don't. And what I realized is some beings with power, some beings with a big calling, some beings that got gifts directly handed to the mother. Like, yeah, the great mother can give you gifts. It ain't coming from your ancestors. It ain't coming from your primal father, primal mother. It's coming straight from the great mother. When she gives you direct lines, when she give you things, she ain't gonna leave you alone, bro. She ain't gonna leave you alone because she put those in you for your purpose. So you can never run away from the great mother, bro. She'll always be around you, bro. Even when you think you're away, even when you're going through hell, doing your own dysfunctional cycles, it's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. She'll never leave you alone. Like, there's some things that she put in us nobody else has. Only you have. She ain't gonna leave you alone. Because she know what she put in you, bro. She's not gonna leave you alone, man. Meaning, like, you gonna always have a connection with the mother because she know what she put in you, man. She know what type of power she put in you. Two things. She's making sure that you don't trade off. And two, she's making sure you good because there's been plenty of beans, not a lot, that the great mother put in them. It basically was a test. And then she, they turned on her. And then we had to use a little war to get them out of here. So I'm not going to say that's going to be you, but that's out here. Traitors for the great mother. Those things do exist. But I don't believe that I'm talking to any traitors. I don't believe that. Cause she's not, you know what I'm saying? Confirmation. I don't think I'm talking to no traitors like that. But that's kind of how she do it. When she put gifts in you that nobody else got, when she put a lot of her love and attention towards you, because some people, yeah, they can be powerful, but they're stubborn and they got different paths. Not to favor is unfair. Favor is unfair, man. Some people are supreme beings. Some people are powerful earth spirits, earth souls. Some people are gods, some people are goddesses. But favor ain't fair, so we don't get into who's better. No, it's just things. Some people are more ancient. Some people are more obedient. Some people are more dedicated. Some people are more tapped in over the millenniums, past time itself, dedicated to the source. Everybody got different connections. So people that has that direct source, that direct connection, that's ancient, yeah, she's gonna give you things that others don't have because you can contain it. You've been containing it before time, so you can contain it when time is relevant. So she's not gonna leave you alone though. She's not gonna leave you alone. She's gonna be on you like white on rice. Like white, like Dookie on white Draws, nigga. But you gonna be on your ass. You know they need a ban. They need to ban white briefs. Why are those a thing? Like, why do old people wear white briefs? Like, that's gross. I'm gonna get off that topic, nephew. But yeah, she gonna be on you like wild on rice. Like, there's some things I can't even do. There's some places I can't even go. Cause that's just the connection I got with the mother. Yeah, I'm a supreme being. Don't get it twisted. But you don't get this far. You don't get this type of power by your fucking self. No, somebody granted you that. Somebody gave you the green light. Somebody keep pushing you to your limits. That's the mother. That's the divine mother. You just always got to give her credence. You always got to give her awareness. You always got to give her time and attention. What's up with you, bro? You always got to hit that like button for me, man, please. I'm Rastafari. You always got to give her time and attention. You know, because some people, yeah, bro, you're not getting all those powers. You're not powerful as hell because of just you. No, bro, the great mother gave you that power, bro. Because you see other people connected to the mother, they ain't toting the type of power you got. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Tay Santana. Ain't nobody, yeah, you look at your gifts, you look at how you glow, and you look at other people, and there's no disrespect to other people, but you know it's different. That's because of the great mother, bro. The great mother made the supreme one. She got goddesses out here that be doing a lot of shit. Different guys and shit, different supreme ones. That ain't just because not only just them, it's because of the mother too, though. Because of the mother, the divine mother, the primordial mother. It's because of her. So you already know she gonna expect something in return. She ain't gonna let them off the hook either. All the most powerfulest gods and goddesses always had a direct line to the mother because that keeps you in alignment. There's some guys that burn their soul, that burn their light out that you wouldn't even know about. They're gone, bro. Yeah, they're gone. There's guys out here that ain't here no more. They got big headed and they burnt their light out. They got themselves into little wars that they didn't have to be in. They had ego even having that power. See, not every god gets to be a god forever, bro. They don't make it. They burn their light out. Imbalances. There's been guys down here. You know how people love Poon? Hell yeah. You know people love Poon, right? You know what Poon is. There's guys that came down here and got trapped. Nigga, you know what Poon is, right? I don't want to be nasty, but you know women, Poon. There's some niggas that came down here, nigga, trapped. Nigga still trapped, nigga. He came with wings, came down here, clipped wings. Calcified pioneer. Not on shit. Still out here on the corner drinking. But before that, this dude was powerful. There's been plenty of people like that. He said, I love Poon. There's a lot of people down here. I feel you on that, nephew. There's a lot of people down here, bro, that didn't make it. That's trapped. That was one of the highest of the highest, bro. Probably could read them in the book, but now their ego got too big. They wasn't listening. They don't listen. That's why you always need that little divine oversight from the mother, because you can be the greatest and still jump over and still have little heaps in your corner, little things that you need to, really pay attention to. Because there's some guys that get caught in this trap. There's some goddesses that get caught in this trap, but it was this is the mythology they said of the dinner. This was a long time ago. There was the ancient ones, the primordial titans. Dude, we end up meeting some people, and then these anti-gods, these are false gods, not real. They end up, and then I think they had a traitor. So they had a traitor, and he had basically people that was not really gods, but you know what I'm saying? They had that. They had recycled energy. They was able to recycle motherfuckers' energy. So they had a little bit of power, but it was fleeting. So we end up going to this spot and they end up trapping us, but that was us. We should have known better. Basically, throwing the wool over our eyes through temptation. Like, hey, man, we got this drink. We got this liquor. You want to party? We got this poon over here. They trapped us. Some of us end up getting free. Some niggas still trapped. But it didn't last that long for some. But I'm just telling you, that's kind of how the game go. Sometimes you can't go off of what you see. You got to go off of what you feel and what your inner knowing is telling you. Your inner knowing is connected to source, aka the great mother, aka your intuition, aka your higher self. So that's the person you want to listen to. You just don't want to la 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 la. Somebody invite you somewhere. That could be the cosmic trap again. You feel what I'm saying? That could be the cosmic trap. You want to be careful. You want to be careful because there's some guys that get trapped. There's some guys that get stuck. Just the ancient ones that get stuck down here, bro. Yes, they do. There's guys that was powerful. You would think they were going to be supreme. Next thing you know, they get trapped. Oh, shit. That's like confirmation with my man popping up. It's like, I don't know, they get big-headed, bro. When you get big-headed, you get delusional, not in the good sense. You forget about balance in the Maya. Confirmation with EBS World popping up. You forget about the balance. Like, even when you're a guy, you got to balance the scales, bro. You don't balance the scales, you're going to burn your light out. I don't know. People have been doing it when people got power. I don't know, man. Like, they reach to the Godhead and they just think that nobody's above them. You got people like that, too, that end up becoming imbalanced due to the actions that they do. You know, people thought that there were some guys out there that just thought they could capture bitches and shit. Motherfucker just capturing bitches. That's you know, they sent a unit to go get that nigga, get his soul and shit. Like, you gotta be careful out here. You think you can just do everything? That's why I'm real cautious on what I do, because I know with great power comes with great responsibility. I know better. I know I'm not supposed to. I don't just got, even if I do got the power, I just don't have the ability to just do whatever I want. Because when you work with the mother closely, she don't play that, bro. Yeah, you can say free will, this and that, but there's things you can't do. Come on, man. You can't do certain things, bro. You can say you got free will, but there's things that you shouldn't do. There are universal laws and principles that you can't act like they're not there, bro. That's being delusional, not in a good sense. There's things that you just can't overlook. You can't act like it don't apply to you. You're not the exception to the rule. There's things that are universal truths that you can't act like they're not there. They're there, bro. You must adhere to them. These universal truths, these universal laws, they always gonna be there, whether you like them or not. You know how some people act like they're above the law? Nobody's above cosmic law. Nobody's above cosmic law, bro. So they better pay attention and read the fine print, nephew. Look. They better read the fine print. You ain't just finna be doing anything. But that's why I sat down quick, because I noticed that I noticed this as a kid, though. I noticed this as a child. It would be quick cause and effect. I'll do this. Next thing you know, karma will come. I'm talking about karma comes for me within the next 72 to 24 hours if I did some fucked up shit. Maybe 3-4 days. But if I did some bad shit, karma would come. Sometimes karma come for a minute for people. But some motherfuckers, depending on the situation, depending on who they messing with, depending on the ranking, because anybody can send, not anybody, but certain people can send karma to people quick. Like, you messing with somebody high ranking in the spiritual realm, yeah, you can give them karma pretty quick. But I'm talking about people that have a direct line with the mother that, they got a strong connection, contract with her basically. Yo, she's not gonna let you off the hook, man. If you steal something at the store and you're not supposed to steal it, dude, you might go to jail. You're doing something bad, bro. The great mother's gonna let you know you ain't supposed to do that. I remember that one time I was going out here when I was younger, when I was like 18, doing stuff that I shouldn't have did, but she set me on my ass quick. I wasn't supposed to do that shit. That's why I don't do it. That's why I'm real cautious. I'm real cautious on how I move because I already know. I already know the consequences. I'm like, it ain't even worth it. I don't want her being mad at me, man. I'm good. Great mother get to the point where she get irritated, like, nigga, I thought we learned this. Because she be wanting to take you to the next level. She be wanting to take you to places. But you over there battling some things she thought you been past. So yeah, she gonna be a little irritated. That's why there's just certain things that I don't go back to. It's like, bro, great mother blessed me to get up out of them situations, out of them habits. How dare I go back to things that she blessed me from? How dare I go back to people that she told me and freed me from? How dare I? You know what I mean? I would never do that. I would never disrespect what she did for me, man. You basically disrespecting what she did for you. That's like me going back to Comely wicked ass, or Terry, or Tammy. I'm like, I'm not crazy, dude. Do I want a bullet in my head? Then let me go deal with these women then. If I want a bullet in my head, a knife in my back, let me go deal with these crazy, no good women. Get the fuck out of here, man. Grandmother freed me. Nigga, look. We jumping fences, nigga. We jumping fences. Great mother saved me, man. Fuck, I look like going back to that dumbass shit. Now I just gotta wait for the one. Now we just gotta wait. Now I'm not gonna look. She said, don't look for it, nigga. You know who you is. Stop doing that. Look. Punch the nigga. You feel me? She ain't playing. And the divine consort not playing. That's why I'm like, I'm sitting down, man. Yeah, my eye might catch something, but I'm not over there fantasizing about it because I'm not gonna lie, my eyes might see something. But I'm like, I'm not falling in love like that easy, nephew. But you know, you might see something. You might see a baddie. You're like, oh shit. But I'm back to the green, bro. I'm back to the bread. Back to the money. Back to the money. But I'm not over here fantasizing. I'm not pulling the cars out on the bitch. Trying to see what the hell she own and shit. Nah. It's more so, okay, I recognize her beauty. Back to the money. Back to the money. You feel what I'm saying? And then, oh my God, I'm trying to see if she's the one. Let me nut in my pants. Oh my God. It's not like that, nephew. But you definitely gonna see some bad bitches on this fucking phone and sometimes in real life. Yes, dude, you're gonna see some bad bitches, but that don't mean nothing. Just because you recognize somebody's beauty. Hey, look. Yeah, just because you recognize somebody's beauty, that don't really mean nothing. What does that mean exactly? Don't mean nothing. Exactly. That's why I'm like, you gotta be easy on yourself. Yeah, I'm not gonna over fantasize. You might see the bitch though. I might see that bitch. I'm like, oh my God, that bitch is bad. But I'm back to the money. Grandmother's like, stop doing that. That's not even your bitch. Don't do that. You sending out a bad signal. And I don't do that no more. I might see the bitch, but I'm not out here tripping. Like, oh my God, I need to go nut my pants. Oh my God. I'm going 4 months strong, nephew. I ain't nutting in 4 months. But you get what I'm saying, though. I'm not falling in love that fucking fast. But there's just things I can't do no more. That's like me playing with myself. But fucking, you want me to get my fingers broken, bro? It's like that for some niggas. It sucks. It was so good when I wasn't awakened. I used to be able to look. Eyes rolled in the back of his head. No. Oh, photo. Nah, nigga, look. This the thought of it, like, no, something bad's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen. It be like that, bro. It be like that. Don't ever think that is a bad thing. Like I said, heavy is the head that wear the crown. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Not everybody got that type of. Not everybody got that. That's a blessing. That's a blessing to have that in your life. It is. She makes sure she love you so much she don't leave you alone. I'm like, I need that. She always gonna make sure I got the right shit around me and shit. So I don't see that as a bad thing. I don't see that as a bad thing at all. Give me one sec, nephew. Yeah, you gotta watch out what you do. You gotta watch how you do things out here. You do, especially when you got responsibilities, you got gifts that make an impact. She don't just want you doing any and everything. Certain way you gotta move. Certain way you gotta do things. Yeah, you don't want to just be out here taking you off the hook. Like some of us, we got our own video game going on. Different objectives, different endings. And you gotta finish that video game, bro. You like literally, what do you think they got that concept from? Art imitates life. You know what I mean? Some of us got objectives, different powers, and we gotta finish our game out. Confirmation. And the restrictions were from the developers of the game because you can't do certain things because the game didn't program you to do it. That's kind of how some of us are, bro. We got some strong, deep ties with the Divine Mother. Not everybody got that though. But see, you wielded a lot of power and you've been with her in previous incarnations, confirmation. And you always been there and you always had a rapport with her. She's gonna be there with you even when you were asleep. She's gonna be the reason why you know everything. She's gonna be the reason why you woke up. She's gonna be the reason why you never give up. She's gonna be the reason you found who you really are. It's because of the mother, the Divine Mother. It ain't because of just fucking luck. I remember how I found out who I was. It was so cool. But it was because of the Great Mother set that up. It wasn't because of me. It was because of the Great Mother. She set it up to where it was unmistakable. So I just got to give her credit. I got to give her credit. Because without her, I wouldn't have found out who I was. You know, shout out to the Great Mother. You know what I mean? Because I got the missing pieces. Now I'm just sitting back. I'm hanging back, waiting for my other piece to go in the board. Until then, I got to hold off. I got to hold off, look low, be low, and look high. And then I'll be high and looking low. But there's a certain objectives you can't overlook. That's like me trying to skip when I'm going in, when I'm in right now. I can't skip it. This is a part of the game. This is a part of the game. I gotta finish this piece of the game. Once I finish this little piece of the game, then I get to go on the next level. But I'm not finna take no shortcut. I'm not finna use no game shark codes. No, I'm gonna do it organically. I'm not gonna put no game shark codes in. I'm gonna finish this game organically because I already know I did things for the great money. I did things for the great mother plenty of times, and I noticed it didn't last forever. It's just a part of it's a part of my mission on certain parts. I don't care what the enemy think they're dead or done. No, I know I'm connected to the mother. My mom can make things happen instantly. She can move gates, move mountains. I'm real connected to the great mother. I know how she is. This is just a part of the video game I'm doing. This is just a part of my objective, my mission. Because I'm supposed to help people go back to the mother, not on the religious shit. This is beyond religion. This is universal truth. Her primordial beings come from her. You got a direct line for the mother, so all I'm doing is showing people don't give up on the mother. Don't give up on the great mother. This is beyond religion. This got nothing to do with religion, bro. These people think I'm a religious person. No, I got a way of being, but I'm not religious. The great mother is real, bro. So what's religious if the great mother real? I see if this was on some biblical shit, but I'm telling you the truth. The great mother real, whether you like it or not. God is a woman. If you don't like that, nigga, then that's you blocking the truth out. I'm not here to lie to nobody. God is a fucking woman. Great mother. You know, I always say give shout out to the great mother because without her, I wouldn't be here. Without her, I wouldn't be no supreme being. She made me that. She made me that. That's why I'm like, yo, you gotta give thanks to the great mother. I wouldn't have no power without her. I wouldn't have no connections. No, nothing without her. So you always gonna give her credit. I'm supposed to be helping people go back to the mother. Confirmation. You heard that squeaky sound over there. As soon as I say that, dude, that's the great mother, baby. I will never give up. I get it. I'm supposed to help people go back to the mother. I get it. I'm doing it. I'm not gonna ever get off that mission. I'm here to send people back to the mother. Hey nigga, it is bing bada boom, bing bada beam. You see how I got out of that? Bing bada boom, bing bada beam, nigga. Great mother, holla at her. Oh God, that's how we doing it. I get it. I ain't even mad. Like I'm doing something for the mother. Like, hey, let's get it done, big mama. Whatever you want, I'm gonna get done. He said J.R. Smith. Nigga, you funny as hell. That old ass basketball player. He could have said somebody a little fresher. I'm disappointed in you, nephew. You get the backhand. But yeah, man. I'll do whatever she tell me to do. Got the track record. He said sorry. But yeah, man, I got the track record. Hey, leave a like button with your sorry ass. Hit the like button for your boy. Helps the algorithm out. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, everybody got a different connection, but don't let nobody disrupt your mission that you already know you want. Like, just for instance, the great mother tell you to sit your ass down and keep at it. Yeah, like and subscribe, all that good jazz. But next thing you know, you get somebody in there, and this person probably gets your best interest, but then tell you gotta move. You gotta move now. Hurry. You know when you play Resident Evil 5 on co-op? And dude, I missed that play. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fuck with my brother, but I miss me and him playing Resident Evil 5. I don't fuck with that nigga, bro, but me and him used to always play games together on co-op and shit. That's the part I do this because that dude wasn't that wicked back then, but now he's wicked as fuck, Jawan. But I wasn't gonna say I missed that, but bro, we used to fuck games up. Yo, man, I can't say shout out to that dude because he did so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I remember me and Jawan used to play Resident Evil 5. And it was Chris. Was her name Shiva? You would scream her name. I was getting somewhere, bro. Confirmation. I forgot what I was getting at. Come on. Yeah. They screaming your name. Come on. Dude, I was getting somewhere, bro. Every time I do that, I would look back on the video and be like, bro, how did I forget that? Because I'm channeling and then I'm explaining what I'm explaining, then I lose the channel. Like, I'm not coming out with this shit. I'm literally just, oh yeah. Come on. Come on. They're telling you to come on. Just like Resident Evil 5 when your teammate is in the elevator, right? And then you outside the elevator won't move without you being in it. So that's what I said. Come on. That's how Resident Evil 5 be. Come on. But grandmother tell you to stand put. What you gonna listen to? Somebody on the outside? Or somebody that told you within your being what to do? You gotta go listen to what your being told you to do, bro. Yeah. Because you could be blocking a blessing, but sometimes you gotta stand still. The only thing you gotta do is stand still. I don't care if the enemy trying to take your head off or what. That ain't shit. They ain't gonna touch you, dude. I don't give a fuck if they trying to knock your block off or what. When you awaken with a strong connection with the mother, ain't nothing gonna happen to you, man. Nah, the government can't track that. They can't track niggas like that. They can't take niggas out like that. They'll take a motherfucker out that's lukewarm. That's, oh my God, that no great mother real, but then go take their fucking benefits and go, you know what I mean? Go to church and give their power away and get scared. And you get what I'm saying? Not listen to the intuition and hang out with people that's draining them and blah, yada, yada. But you over there obedient, disciplined, keeping that connection strong. There's no reason, there's no openings for you. And they can't force the opening because you're aligned and awakened to where they can't do nothing with you. They can't fuck with you. Yeah, that's sometimes you gotta stand still because you can be moving so fast, cosmically, quantumly, bro. You have to stay put till your reality catch up to you. Because yeah, this is how the game go. You gotta be patient. Because when you quantum jumping, when you quantum leaping, when you ascending rapidly, you have to stand still sometimes till things catch up. You're not doing nothing wrong, but bro, you gotta think you're moving quicker than 3D life itself. So you got to give yourself you got to give things a second to reflect what you've been at, where you at. You can't just force it. Sometimes you got to stand still. Hello. Sometimes you got to stand still. I learned that, bro. I used to try to force things, man. Then I used to take myself out of alignment. I used to force it. I'm like, don't force it. Like, I used to didn't like certain situations. I would go, boop. I would try to force it. I didn't like, oh, I don't have any weed. I don't have any weed. Look, I don't have any weed. I'll go out here. Let me go buy some fucking shitty weed. Next thing you know, I'm not happy. I'm like, dude, why did I buy that? I used to catch myself doing that all the freaking time, dude. I'm glad I don't smoke no more. Like, I used to try to force it. All I had to do was stand still. But you know why? What made it hard? Because of withdrawals, man. Them withdrawals off the weed ain't fun, bro. So you would want anything besides a withdrawal. Because I don't like weed withdrawals. Like, dude, that's why I'm never smoking that shit again. It's been like over 2 months. And I don't even miss it. Those weed withdrawals are not fun. Waking up sweating, mood swings. Yeah, I don't miss that shit. Yeah, I don't miss that shit either, bro. It's just a mess. Mood swings, nigga. God damn, you can't sleep at night. Dude. dude. To the point where you're like, bro. You're like, bro, I just one time. Like, you just like, dude, just one time, let me do it. This fucking, you feel me? Like, it wasn't fun. This might be real. I knew it. Yeah, dude, I couldn't fuck with it. I couldn't fuck with it, bro. I couldn't fuck with it, bro. And then like the toughest part was getting through them withdrawals. I'm waking up, can't even sleep. Dude, I'm smoking tobacco, bro. Chain ripping that shit. I'm chain ripping that shit. I'm like, dude. I was forcing it though, but then I surrendered. I'm like, great mother, though, what you smoking at? Can't you tell you blowing your money on that shit and you ain't getting nothing out of it? I'm like, you right. Stop smoking that shit. Been like 2 years. Not 2 years, 2 weeks. Niggas say Israelite. I hear you, dude. But yeah. Just sometimes you gotta surrender, bro, not force it. And like path of least resistance. When you feel like you gotta do too much, when you feel like you gotta do too much, that's not the path of least resistance. That's the path where you're forcing chaos in your life. And it's not chaos you're making in the order. There's no order to make out of that shit. Even Papa said it gets to a point where he's not delusional. Papa said it be like, dude, you can't make chaos to order from this. That's how I know Papa ain't evil, how they think it. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck what people think about Papa said. I know the real Papa said. Not the boogie hoogie man. You know what I mean? But even him, he'd be like, dude, you can't make order out of that, bro. That's nothing. That's bullshit. He used to always come to me and say, bro, you gotta leave that weed alone. Papa said, he'd be like, bro, I used to not listen to him. But life got harder. I'm like, bro, I should have listened to Papa when he told me to leave that shit alone. Cause he ain't just saying it, he knows. He knows. He can see. I'm like, bro, I should have listened to Papa. Papa said, leave that shit alone. I should have left it alone. It's all good, though. I left it alone, but I should have listened when he told me to leave it alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? He told me to leave it alone a minute ago. I don't smoke it no more. But I'm telling you, I could have been stopped smoking that shit because Papa used to always say it. He's like, son, leave that weed alone, bro. Bro, listen, I hear you, dude. Let's leave a like and sub, all right? Leave a like and sub, nephew. But yeah, though, bro, that's kind of how it is, man. You just want to go on a path of least resistance. The path of least resistance is the way. Don't be forcing shit out here, man. Things come to you effortlessly. You ain't got to fight it. Sometimes you got to fight, but it ain't to get things into fruition so much. You might have to fight for your freedom a little bit on some freedom fighter shit. But things gonna come in. Peace. I thought you was sending gifts and shit. I'm like, nigga, I know you ain't hitting me no gifts. Nigga, I would have had like $100. It's all good, bro. The comments is put me in the algorithm, so the reactions, all that good jazz. Just hit that like button for me, man. But yeah, man, you got to go on that path of least resistance. I learned that. I stopped being scattered energy and everything got better in life because I started being more obedient. They were been telling me shit. But I'm like, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to ignore them because life gets hard when you ignore them. I stopped ignoring the divine and life got better. Everybody got different connections with the mother. Some people ain't got no connection. Some people ain't got shit. They're talking to the devil. You feel me? Some people talking to the devil. Swear to God, they think they talking to the great mother. They're not even real. They tricking us, mimicking spirits, leading niggas off a cliff. These motherfuckers ain't talking to the mother. They talking to the devil. And you think I'm playing, bro? I'm for real. Confirmation, like these niggas talking to the devil. Swear to God, bro. These niggas talking to y'all, bruv. Like, it's fucked up out here, bro. You gotta be careful who you listen to out here, man. Real shit. That's why I'm be guarding my ears and shit. Like, you feel me? Cause yeah, there's a lot of fake prophets out here. There's a lot of fake prophets, like fake people that ain't divine, bro. They ain't really on that. Like, I'm not gonna expose them, but it's like I can tell when you all about money. Like, bro, I don't really give a fuck about bread because every one of Great Mother's children has a point of time where they gotta be in service and not look for nothing. I'm not talking about no niggas in the Bible, bro. I'm talking about real motherfucking people that work for the divine. It's always been like that, bro. You don't look for money with what the Great Mother wants you to do. She'll sit your ass down quick. Be like, what the fuck? If I tell you to do something, do you always have to look for something? Like, come on now. I'm helping you out in other ways. Can't you see? That's why I don't look for that shit. Because I know the mother got me. But it gets to a point of time when you stop asking, she'll just give it to you. You ain't got to keep asking. She know what the fuck you been wanting, nigga. But sometimes she be testing your commitment. Like, motherfucker, do I have to give you that? You feel me? Do I have to give you that to get something out of you? So I just do what I got to do. I keep my head down and I do what I got to do. And the rest comes. Like, I could tell them people that let that dollar rule their world, bro. I could tell them type of niggas. It's them niggas. It's them niggas. Them niggas the ones you got to be careful about. Them the false prophets. If they took everything away from you, would you still do it? If they took everything away from you, would you still do it? Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. I don't think they would, bro. Bro, niggas seen me. Nigga, I had it, lost it. Had it, lost it. But guess what? You never see me leave. You could go back on my videos, bro. I had it, lost it. Had it, lost it. But you ain't never seen me leave. And I don't get all the views and clicks, but Big Mama got me doing this. That's why I'm like, I would never stop what the Great Mother told me to do. Whether it get 2 views, 3 views, even when the devil shadow banning me, I'm like, bro, I do this for the mother. I do this for my mama and for my primal beings all around the world. I only do this for them, and then I'm off. You feel me? I do it for my people. I do it for the mother, and I do it for me. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You ain't got to pay me, man. You ain't got to give me that because I know the Great Mother told me to do it, and I'm going to do it. I don't care if my life ain't perfect right now. I'm still going to go out here and do it. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to make excuses because I got to lead by example. I got to let people know, like, hey, man, hey, it ain't always going to be sunshine and rainbows, brother. But you still got a job to do and you can still get it done. Roll them sleeves up because it's not always going to be like that. And I'm just here to show my people, bro, sometimes we got to roll our sleeves up and we still got to do our purpose because you got walking legs, you got breath in your body, you're coherent, you can walk, and you can endure. So let's get the job done. If we were the type of people to wait for the perfect time to get our purpose completed, we wouldn't have made this much progress. Just for the simple fact, do you like, nigga, fuck it. Even if it is convenient, nigga. Even if it is cold, nigga, fuck it, nigga. Even if it is things in my life that I wish I could improve. Nigga, I'm still gonna get it done. That's how I am, bro. I don't stop for shit. Not if I got it all. Not if I don't have it. I'm gonna still do this shit. You can't stop me. That's what they try to do. I even had the enemy try to take everything away from me, steal everything. They did. But I'm like, dude, that's still not gonna stop me. The fuck? I'm not the material things. Y'all made my life easier taking that shit. Because y'all going to prison. Plus, it showed me that I don't put material over my purpose. My purpose keeps me aligned, and my purpose keeps me protected. Keeps my mind sane and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're doing divine work, it's healing, man. When you're selfless, being in a service, bro, it heals you, bro. It do. Because you're not looking for nothing out of this. You're helping your people, and you're not looking for nothing. That heals you, man. Because you're not being conditional. You're giving them what they need, and that's that. This nigga funny as hell. Look, I'm at the homeless shelter. Nigga, I don't go to no homeless shelters, nephew. It's pretty dope that you're in a homeless shelter. Last time I checked, yeah, I never been in no homeless shelter. Tell you the truth. I went to this church like 3, 4 years ago. Was that before I went to LA? I can't remember. But yeah, I don't do no homeless shelters, bro. Try again. He said it's dope that you're at the homeless shelter. I'm like, last time I checked, this at the homeless shelter. But I love you, dude. But yeah, man. Yeah, dude, don't stop. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep going. Don't stop for shit. Cause you could be almost completed with a mission and your ass stopping and going. You stopping and going. You stopping and going, stopping and going, stopping and going. Next thing you know, bro, you're missing you're missing gems, you're missing treasure boxes. Cause I look at it like a video game a little bit. I look at it like a video game a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is how I look at it. Because everybody path different. Everybody got different objectives. Everybody got different awards. And if you on your RPG game, basically an RPG, and you stopping and going, stopping and going, stopping and going, and this is the type of game that has time on that video game. Kind of like you can rest and the time goes like the Sims game. And at specific times on the game, certain things come out. If you stopping and going, you're gonna miss out on those certain things because you're not out there when they come out. You're in the bed, you're in your head, look, fingers in your ass. No Diddy, I'm bullshit. You're over there bullshit, basically what I'm saying. Next thing you know, you keep missing it. Sometimes you gotta keep it going. Keep it going, no matter what. Sometimes you got to keep it going no matter what they got planned, no matter what they trying to set up. You got to keep it going. You got to keep it going, bro, because that's momentum. And it ain't for nothing. Trust me. You're leading by example. You're leading by example. And other people see that. I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga keep persevering. I'm bullshit, nigga. If this nigga could get through that, shit, I can get through whatever the fuck I got going on. But they ain't gonna never tell you that. But that's what they saying in their head. Not everybody that look at you is fucked up. Not everybody that look at you is envious. Some people are just quiet with it. You feel me? They're like, damn, that nigga could do that. If that girl can do that, I could do that. That's what you gotta keep going. Don't stop. No point. I might take little breaks here and there, but I've been on a streak. Every day, I've been dropping gems for like 2 weeks straight. I've been on the streak. I've been on a hot streak. I'm like, dude, I've been on the street. I'm gonna keep that bitch going, but sometimes I take breaks. Like you might see me today, but you might not see me tonight, type shit. This depends on what the great mother want. Truth be told, whatever she want, I'm doing. I ain't even gonna front. I be asking her, like, what do you want from me, great mother? You want me to do great mother, do you want me to do this type shit? She'd be like, nah. I'm like, I ain't gonna go on. But if she say, yeah, you can do it. Funny thing is, every time she tells me no, I can see why she told me no. Because the energy ain't right. Every time she say yes, I can see why she said yes. Because the energy right. Yeah, I can see why. But yeah, don't let nobody disrupt your connection with the great mother. Don't let nobody, don't let anybody make steps on your destined path. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things that you know what's for you. You know what is right. But you letting some people rewrite your rights. They're wrong is not your rights. Don't do that. Great mother is instilled upon you truths that can be undeniable. Don't let nobody override that. And they can have good intentions for you. But still that shit can play a part to where you're being misguided a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Keep that connection with the mother, and no matter what, even if she is throwing you responsibilities in the midst of chaos, that's because you can handle it. She's not finna give no shit like that to some weak motherfucker. Yeah, sometimes you gotta maintain, like, yeah, you gotta maintain, bro. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Remember that. Be flattered. Don't be overburdened. Just be flattered, like, okay, she gave me this to complete. I'm gonna complete it. I'm not gonna let complaining get in my way. I ain't gonna let shit get in my way. I'm gonna do the job. I'm gonna do the job. Don't let nobody get in your way. Don't let no circumstance get in your way. Get that shit done, bro. Straight up. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I've been on here for an hour. I kind of need to recharge. If you want to send a cash donation to your boy, the cash app is EG Fisker1. EJJIFISKER1. All lowercase with the one at the end. Check out my music at EG Fisker. It says basically how you spell my cash app, but there's a space between EG and Fisker. But I'm on all platforms. Yeah, I'm on all platforms, so you can check me out. I'm gonna go play my theme song. What my alternative theme song?
Retro. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. I'm sorry. You right. Retro. When you come home, I got beans and bologna. With that bitch, you got a green thumb. Got that bitch drumming like she was a drum. Got that bitch humming, got her look numb. Baby, not no sidekick, not my main bitch. Nigga, this is what you want. This shit finna get loud, nigga. Just like a blood. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. This shit finna get loud, nigga. Loud just like a blood. I can't even kick shit. I'm a fucking pump. Boy, I'm about to kick fake. Look, I can't pump. Boy, I pump pass. Boy, I can't kick it. Boy, you know I'm punching. I'll keep my ticket. Boy, I can't kick it. No, I'm not no leg. Shorty about to ride me like that shit was paid. Boy, you not no parlay. He on his last leg. Bitch, you know I pick it up. It's heavy like a keg. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga. Loud just like a blunt. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga. Loud just like a blunt. Nigga, I ain't stunting. Nigga, I ain't stunting. Nigga, I am on that road and I roll running. It's a slimmy on the map, now you hear that thumping. Boy, I saw you on the map, now you hear that thumping. It's a liquor one time, feeling like you 30. Ain't no need for speed, but you drifting and I'm swerving. Ain't no need for speed, but I'm drifting and I'm serving. Bitch, I ain't on the block, but you know I'm serving. Boy, I'm on the hunt, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud as like a blood. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud as like a blood. Loud as like a blood, I can't kick it, not a pump. I'm on that hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud as like a blood. No, I cannot kick it, no, I'm not a pump. Bitch, I'm about to pass it with the fake pump.
Peace. I'm out.